The 5 € 1999 coin is one of the earliest coins connected to the historic launch of the euro currency system in Europe. And although the date 1999 appears on the coin, most of these coins actually entered circulation in 2002, when euro notes and coins were officially released to the public. The euro itself was introduced as a non-cash currency in 1999, used for electronic payments and banking, before physical coins and banknotes replaced many famous national currencies across Europe. The 5 € coin belongs to the lowest denomination group of euro coins and is made of copper-plated steel, which gives it its distinctive reddish appearance. It has a diameter of approximately 21.25 millimeters, weighs about 3.92 grams, and features a smooth edge without reeding. The common reverse side of the coin was designed by Belgian artist Luc Luix, and it shows a globe with Europe highlighted along with the denomination and 12 stars representing European unity. The obverse side varies depending on the issuing country, because each Eurozone member was allowed to choose its own national design. For example, coins issued by Germany show the Brandenburg Gate, coins from France feature Marianne, coins from Spain depict Miguel de Cervantes, and coins from Italy display the Colosseum in Rome. Because millions upon millions of 5 € coins dated 1999 were minted across different countries, they are considered very common in circulation. When discussing a coin in bad condition, this typically means it has heavy wear from years of use, visible scratches, corrosion spots, fading details, discoloration, dents, edge damage, or even rust if the protective copper layer has been scratched deeply enough to expose the steel core underneath. Copper-plated steel coins are especially vulnerable to rust in humid environments, and once corrosion begins, it reduces both the appearance and collector appeal of the coin. In numismatics, coins are graded on a condition scale from poor P1 to mint state MS70. A 1999 5 € coin in poor or heavily circulated condition might have flattened stars, unclear lettering, weak globe lines, and a dull brown or dark surface tone. In such condition, the market value is almost always limited to face value, which is only 0.5 cents. Coin dealers and collectors generally do not pay premiums for modern circulation coins that are damaged or worn, because supply is abundant and demand focuses mainly on uncirculated or error examples. However, there are rare situations where even a circulated coin could attract attention. For instance, if the coin has a striking error, such as being off-center, double-struck, having a clipped planchet, or showing a significant die crack, collectors might pay more depending on how dramatic and rare the error is. Another factor that can influence collectability is the mint mark. In Germany, for example, 5-cent coins were produced in multiple mints marked A, D, F, G, and J, and sometimes certain mint marks have slightly lower mintage figures than others, although even then, value in poor condition remains very low. The historical importance of the 1999 date lies in the formation of the euro monetary system under the authority of the European Central Bank, which unified many European economies under one shared currency. This marked the end of well-known currencies like the Deutsche Mark, French franc, Spanish peseta, and Italian lira. From a historical perspective, the 1999 5 € coin symbolizes the beginning of a new economic era in Europe. Still, from a financial and collector standpoint, a heavily worn example has minimal monetary worth. If you own such a coin in bad condition, it is best appreciated as a small historical token rather than as a rare treasure. To evaluate it properly, check the issuing country, inspect for unusual mint errors, and compare similar coins sold online. But realistically, unless the coin is in uncirculated condition or has a dramatic minting error, its practical value will remain 5 €. Please like and subscribe to my channel. The 5 € 2002 coin is one of the most widely circulated small denomination coins in the euro currency system, and it represents an important historical moment because 2002 was the first year that euro coins and banknotes were officially introduced into everyday public circulation across many European countries. Although the euro was created in 1999 for electronic and banking use, physical coins like the 5 cent officially entered wallets and markets in January 2002. The 5 euro cent coin is made of copper-plated steel, which gives it its reddish color, and it has a diameter of about 21.25 millimeters, a weight of approximately 3.92 grams, and a smooth edge. The common reverse side of all 5-cent coins from this period was designed by Belgian designer Luc Louixex, and it features a globe showing Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, along with the denomination 5 euro cent, and 12 stars representing the European Union. The obverse front side of the coin depends on the issuing country, because each Eurozone member state selected its own national symbol. For example, coins from Germany show the Brandenburg Gate. Coins from France display Marianne as a symbol of liberty. Coins from Italy show the Colosseum. And coins from Spain depict Miguel de Cervantes. Because 2002 was the first circulation year, massive quantities of 5 euro cent coins were minted to supply banks and businesses across Europe, making them extremely common even today. When a 5 euro cent 2002 coin is described as being in bad condition, it usually means it has heavy wear from circulation. Signs of bad condition include faded design details, scratches, dents, discoloration, dark spots, corrosion, and sometimes rust. Since the coin is copper-plated steel, if the thin copper layer becomes scratched or worn through, the steel core underneath can react with moisture and begin to rust. This often appears as dark brown or black patches, especially in humid environments. In numismatic grading terms, such a coin might fall into categories like poor, P, fair, FR, or about good, AG, depending on how much detail remains visible. A heavily worn coin may have flattened stars, unclear numbers, and a dull surface with little shine. Unfortunately, condition plays a very important role in value, and modern coins like the 2002 5 euro cent are generally only valuable in uncirculated or mint condition. In bad condition, the coin is almost always worth only its face value of 0.05 cents. However, there are a few special situations where a 2002 5 euro cent coin could have extra value. One possibility is a mint error. Examples of mint errors include off-center strikes, double strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, or missing design elements. If such an error is clear and dramatic, collectors may pay more than face value, even if the coin shows some wear. Another factor is the mint mark in countries like Germany, where coins were produced in multiple mints, A, D, F, G, J. Certain mint marks sometimes have slightly lower mintage numbers, but even then, value increases are usually seen only in higher grades. Coins from very small countries such as Monaco, San Marino, or Vatican City were minted in much smaller quantities and can be more collectible, though 2002 issues from major countries remain common. Historically, the 2002 5 euro cent coin symbolizes the beginning of a unified European currency in daily life. It replaced famous national currencies such as the Deutschmark, French franc, Spanish peseta, and Italian lira. The launch of Eurocoins marked a major milestone in European economic integration under the European Central Bank. While the 5-cent coin is small in monetary value, it carries significant historical importance as part of the first euro circulation series. If you own a 5 euro cent 2002 coin in bad condition, it is best appreciated as a regular circulation coin with historical background, rather than as a rare treasure. To evaluate it carefully, examine the issuing country, check for mint marks, inspect for unusual errors, and compare online sales for similar pieces. But realistically, unless the coin has a rare minting error or comes from a low-mintage microstate in better condition, its financial value remains only 5 euro cents.